We are taught to admire a specific type of history, the story of the lone wolf. We imagine a solitary figure who single-handedly lifts an entire industry into existence by the sheer force of their own will. We point to figures like Henry Ford or Thomas Edison as the ultimate proof that one person can change the world. But achieving that scale of dominance in total isolation is a mathematical impossibility. The self-made narrative is a convenient fiction. It hides a precise, cooperative system that these men use to scale their ambitions. This process was first organized into a formal study decades ago. It began when Andrew Carnegie challenged a young researcher named Napoleon Hill to find the specific laws governing success. Hill spent 20 years interviewing 16,000 people across every profession, from store clerks and railway workers to mechanical engineers, to see what they actually did differently. He then cross-referenced those patterns against the habits of over 100 of the most successful people in the world to find the variables they all shared. The study was so thorough that when it was reviewed by universities and legal minds, like Chief Justice William Howard Taft, they found no errors in the economic logic. Hill's data proved that extreme achievement is an empirical science. It isn't a gift given at birth. It is a system of 15 testable laws. Even in a cooperative system, the starting point is individual. The first requirement is imagination, the ability to define a practical objective before any physical evidence of it exists. Consider the Great Chicago Fire. Most merchants wept over the ashes of their stores, preparing to leave. But Marshall Field stood in the wreckage of his own business and visualized the world's largest department store rising from that scorched earth. He committed to that mental image and built exactly what he saw. Every major triumph begins here. You must define a target in your mind that is completely separate from your current reality. But an idea alone has no market value. To build it, you eventually need the help and the capital of other people. How does an unknown person convince powerful leaders to stop what they are doing and help build a new vision? Hill points to the Calumet copper mine as a lesson in hidden value. Thousands of people walked over that land, seeing nothing but dirt. But one man used his imagination to dig just a few feet deeper and suddenly revealed a gleaming, valuable copper vein. This is the logic behind doing more work than you are paid for. Just as the copper was hidden just below the surface, your next opportunity is hidden just beyond your current job description. By digging deeper than your role requires, you expose your value to the market and force influential people to notice you. You cannot demand high-level cooperation. You must purchase it by demonstrating excess value first. Once you have that leverage, you can use the most effective part of Hill's findings, the mastermind principle. This is a psychological law. This diagram shows how two people aligning in total harmony toward a single purpose create a third intellectual force, one that is significantly more powerful than the sum of its parts. This is how the giants of industry worked. Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and Harvey Firestone didn't succeed at the same time by accident. They formed a deliberate alliance, operating as a synchronized group. The financial results of this coordination were measurable. By pooling their minds, this small group generated over $25 million a year in profit. Major historical changes are rarely the work of a single genius. They are the result of several experts fusing their minds together toward a shared goal. The solitary, self-made billionaire is a myth that holds people back. It tricks you into carrying the full weight of a massive goal by yourself. Labor leader Samuel Gompers reviewed these findings and concluded that internalizing this cooperative system is a literal safeguard against failure. Stop trying to conquer major objectives in isolation. Clearly imagine your objective, over-deliver in your current role to build leverage, and begin assembling an alliance of minds. Ultimately, the scale of a person's legacy depends on the strength of the alliances they build.